Okay guys, this is going to be our part 4 of how to drive a roll-off truck. This is going to be how to deal with some of those tough issues that you run across, the harder jobs, so to speak. So right now, I'm just looking at this dumpster. You can see there's a couple little things that are sticking out that we're going to have to take care of so we can get our tarp on. We can't leave those things sticking out. So when we get out of the truck, we know we're going to have to fix that. Now, one of the main problems on this dumpster that we're going to have to deal with is we do not have enough space to back the truck in straight. So we're going to be picking this dumpster up at an angle. So that's what I really want to go over today, is how to pick up a dumpster at an angle to where you're safe and you don't have to worry about, losing it off the rails. So there's a good technique that I use for this. And part of it is judgment and part of it is skill. So you just really got to pay attention and you will learn how to pick up one at an angle fairly easily. This was one of the hardest things I had to do when I was learning. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our PTO turned on and we're going to get backed up to the can. So I'm going to probably set you guys down right here just for a second. So what we're going to do is when we back up to this can, our goal is to line up our tail with the nose roller of the dumpster, but at an angle. So as I'm backing up, I'm going to do the same touch-off method. I want to get that tail of the dumpster close to the ground, but not dragging the ground. And as I'm backing up, I'm going to use my judgment and get it so my tail is touching in just the right spot. So right there, I think I hit it. We're going to get out and look and see if we hit our mark. Okay, and we did. We hit our mark. And for those of you that watch part 3, you need to get this dumpster right at the corner of the driveway, like I like to leave it. That keeps the driveway open, but also makes it a short trip for the construction workers that are building this house. Now we've got a little bit of an issue here. This stuff has a tendency, because these are all separate shingles, to vibrate out. So we need to really make sure that these pieces are in all the way. Okay, that looks good. That box is kind of tall, but hopefully that'll stay in. Somebody's lunch. Get that out of the way. Make sure this is definitely a no-no. We want that to be in the dumpster. Okay, we got it. That looks pretty good. You really want to check it out good and make sure everything's in. Because if you don't do it now, you're going to be doing it later. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with. There's we made our hit. We hit our mark as far as getting that roller on. And then this is kind of the angle we're working on. Not the ideal angle for picking up the roller. So once you verify that your truck's in position and you've hit that mark, what you want to do is carefully and slowly bring your cable in. You can see the cable pulling tight right there in the middle of the hoist. All you want to do is pull cable until it's tight. You do not want to move the dumpster up on the truck because it'll pop off the rails. So just pull it until it's just tight. Okay, see what I did there? I pulled it too far. So now we have to reposition. So we're gonna let the cable loose again. Okay, cable's loose. We're gonna pull up and we're gonna reposition our truck. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to pull it in a little bit, like that. Now see, I've got it out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and release, or let the cable all the way back out. I can't really cut my wheel because I'm really close to this dumpster. So I've got it moved out a hair. Let me see if I can't reposition now and get it hooked. So I'm gonna do that same kind of S-turn to where now I think I'm straight. So I'm gonna cut my wheel back, mid neutral. Now I'm getting very close to this guy. So I've got to be very careful here. Okay, that's about it. I think I'm too close for comfort now. Still got a couple inches, but okay. So now I'm just gonna see if I can't pull the dumpster to me, because I can't back up any further. So I'm just gonna pull that dumpster to me. Okay, I think I might have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the hoist down and see if I picked it up. Okay, yeah, we got it. So now all I need to do, now I cannot roll backwards, so I have to pull the dumpster towards me. Now if you see in the mirror, it's kind of difficult to notice, but the dumpster's still not perfectly straight. So my choices are to try to lower the hoist down while I'm winching to get that dumpster to straighten up, or I can try to pull up. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I really ideally need to pull to the left, but like I said, that's not possible. So what I might try to do is get that dumpster in using the hoist. So I'm just gonna go ahead and winch it forward a little bit. Now I see it's getting kind of close to the top. See if I lower down, I don't know if you guys can tell on that video, but it's not on the rails. It's crooked. It's gonna come off if I continue down that path. So right now it looks like it might make it, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull up just for demonstration purposes. So I have to keep my wheel turned to the left because I'm really close to this dumpster. So once I make it out a little bit from the dumpster, I can now turn to the left, to the left, to the left. Now if you look, you can see right there that the edge of that dumpster is now visible in my mirror. Right where the handle latch is, you can see it just popped up. That means we're straight. We're straight as an arrow now. And we're not touching that dumpster that's on the ground. Which that dumpster's not ours, it's from a different company. But, so now we can go ahead and just raise it up all the way. We're good. We're about level with the cab of the truck. Like I said, I don't want to roll back because I'm too close to this other container. We're gonna go ahead and keep going, keep going. So once I usually get a little bit more than halfway up, I will go ahead and rotate it down a little bit. Like that. Now we're off the concrete. Now, generally speaking, I don't like to drive too far before I put the tarp on, just because I don't want stuff to blow out. But I'm in the middle of the road here, and there may be other traffic waiting to get by, so I am going to go ahead and opt to pull up out of the way. So I've got the dumpster pulled all the way up. The cable is tight and the hoist is tight to the frame of the truck. I'm going to go ahead and shut the PTO off and then pull up and we'll re-engage it. So I need to be careful here that I don't hit anything up against that dumpster. So we'll just squeeze out. There we go. We're good. So we do have some other traffic coming, so we're just going to pull right up here out of the way. Okay, now I've reset the PTO. Now we can get out and set our tarp. My tarp's got a couple rips in it, so I need to get a new one. Okay, that's it. We're done. The dumpster's up. We got the new one in place. That one wasn't too hard, but I'll try to find some more challenging ones and we'll try to get those for maybe a part 5. So, thanks guys.